or good afternoon, or good night, or good morning. In some part of the world, we know it's night. Some part it's morning. But this is my story every day. Driving from work and driving to work. If you are in America or some state, I haven't seen no billboard with the lottery. A couple of days ago, it was 99999999999. It was 6 9. I think they said it was gonna go up to $1 billion, but it's always win in a red state. So the Republican, the state always win the lottery when it's like that amount of money. The blue state never won. The blue state consider the Democrats. Red state consider the Republican. This is what the traffic look like every evening after work. We have nice blue and gray sky. Right here you got like one, two, three highway that merge. So as you could see, like people are merging, like texting and driving. Said no texting while driving. But if you're watching from Jamaica, say Andrew Holness won a third turn. You can see that decoration on that car. It says Senior 2026. So most likely that person gonna be a senior in high school next year. That for traffic at the end of the day, sleep is traffic. You gotta drive and look because on both sides you're gonna have people merge. Indiana. Listen, if got somebody late to go nowhere, listen, if you're just joining the live, we are discussing the day after the election. That's the discussion we're gonna have today. The Jamaican politics. So in Jamaica, the people have voted, not spoken, they vote. First, to begin with, the People National Party did have 14 seats, because in the House of Parliament they have 63 seats. So the ruling party did have 49. Opposition did have like 14. So they gained 15. So they have 29 now, and the ruling party have 34. So the ruling party lose 15, while the opposition gain 15. But that's what people are complaining about is about vote buying, where you see like member of parliament issuing out money to people not to vote or to vote for them. So if you sell your vote, that means anything happen to you, you have no say. So like they promise you like, hey, I'm gonna give you a road, I'm gonna give you water, I'm gonna give you street lights, which in this day and age we're not supposed to have that. People must run on substance and not what they're gonna do for you, not on promises. It's a compared to a fool, and most of the time they're gonna always promise you. Because from my grandparents growing up and my great great grandparents, they always vote. Oh, Mr. John gonna give us road. Mr. John gonna give us water. Yep, and you vote them in, and you don't see them until next 4 years when election time again. But Jamaica people, don't be fooled and don't be tricked by these politicians. As I tell you, politics play on the mind of the poor and needy and only help the rich and greedy. Because you never see a broke politician. Never. Why a billionaire wanna be a politician? He has money already. He can do everything for his people. He don't need money to do it for his people. So why enter politics? When you look at it, you be like, why would he enter politics? But he have money already. Oh, he need to help more people on a wider scale. How about charity organization? He can donate his money to his charity and then he can do for his people. Yeah. It's just like I was driving a while ago. Guy was begging. He there Monday through Friday. Because I only work Monday through Friday. And every day you would see him at the light. You never see a paper note in his cup. You always see silver. And I happened to see like somebody give him some dollar bill. And he folded up, put it in his pocket. He never drop it in his cup. Because he know that if people who he gonna beg see that the dollar note, they're not gonna give him any money. So he put the note in his pocket and keep his silver in the cup. Because if you see the silver, then you're gonna feel sorry for him and give him something. And I look at it and I was like, wow, if you can think like that, that means you can go do a regular 9 to 5. You can do a regular job because you're hustling people. That's just my way of thinking, and that's the same thing with the politics and politicians. They are greedy. Not one, but all of them. All of them is the same thing. It's just like in America. People like, hey, I didn't vote for Donald Trump because he's a racist. I said, okay. But you look at it, how much senator do you have? 100 senator? How much representative do you have? 430 something? So that's like 500 and odd. Represent how much million people they say live in America? Over 300 million people live in America. And those are the people who make decisions for the masses. Be like, it doesn't add up and it doesn't make any sense. Because how can you tell me 500 and odd people? They're like, oh, get rid of all these immigrants out of America. Okay, but immigrants make up this country. Oh, they are illegal. Get rid of them. They are criminals. But they're working. They pay taxes. So if they're paying taxes, why get rid of them out of America? Yeah? Like what? No. About 10 years ago, when Nathan Deal was the governor, it's like, okay, we get rid of all these immigrants, or illegal immigrants. Call them aliens or whatever they call them. Let's get rid of them. Because first time you could just go to Home Depot or Lowe's or any one of those hardware stores. Just give somebody a day work or some labor work. They said, like, let's get them out of Georgia. They said, okay, we're getting them out of Georgia. Yeah. Come to think of it, oh, we got the prisoners can do the labor work. Because in Georgia they have a lot of fall farm and a lot of peak, where they have a lot of peanuts and watermelon. So they have a lot of crop, especially when you go South Georgia. And I kid you not, the first day they take like the prisoners. Well, what this guy doing? Interesting. First day they take, yeah, what? Come on, man. It's like everybody late to go nowhere. Wow. Yes. So the first day the prisoner they went out there, because you know in Georgia when the sun is hot, it's hot. It goes up to like what, 100 degrees? Yeah. So it's hot. The first day the prisoner they go out there, they say, hey, we did sign up for this. We ain't going back. So now they get rid of all the illegal immigrants. Now they have all these crop to pick. What do you think happened? The owners of those farms, they call Nathan Deal and tell him like, listen, man, it's not gonna work. Because they used to go on the farm and round up the immigrants and lock them up and deport them. Yeah, but some of them who wise enough hear about it and they move on to other states that accommodate them, which, yeah, was Texas was one of the states that they moved to. Yeah, and when they tell Nathan Deal, listen, man, it's not gonna work because our crops, it's harvest time and our crops are spoiling because we don't have nobody to pick it. No, these Latino are these farm workers. They are, if I tell you, because I'm not gonna pick nobody crop. Not going out in no sun to pick no crop. Nope. I used to help my grandfather cutting sugar cane in Jamaica and tie sugar cane as a boy growing up. I'm not doing that. Nope. Not hard labor. Labor in the sun. Nope. So he got to pull it back and tell the police and everybody, like, just leave them alone. Donald Trump run on the same philosophy. Say like, listen, we're gonna get rid of all the criminals. If you have a felony, if you have a misdemeanor, if you have committed any crime, you are the people we're gonna get rid of. That's what he said. That's what he run on. Yeah. But only to think of it, he said like, yeah. So when you start to watch the news, as soon as the inauguration, he was locking up people left, right, and center. You're here illegally, but you're working, paying your taxes. Yeah, it's like, no, you were here illegally. You come across the border. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna deport you. Yeah. But tractor trailer run out of oil. Wow, interesting. It's like these gauge must not be working. Yes, we're gonna deport you. And that's what happened. So he just started pick up people, deporting people left, right, and center. Now, you don't see it on the news anymore because a lot of the judges against it. So now he said, I'm going to start sending the National Guard. So once the National Guard is there, then it's to drive fear in the people. Living in America is a fear country. But going back to the story about the 500 people who made the decision for you and me, it is crazy because tariff that he imposed on the rest of the world. A country like Jamaica, so you used to pay like 99 cents for a tin of mackerel. Now it's $1.59 for a tin of mackerel because he put on the 15% tax. Yeah. So we start to feel it. A lot of people now have to cut back and prioritize what they need and what they want because you can't afford to live the life you used to live like before because you're paying that raise, but everything in the store is raising. Cost of living getting higher, more seller, more than buyer, as the song said. But blessings to each and every one watching this evening, wherever in the world you are. Hope you're having yourself a wonderful and a peaceful day. It's the eve of the weekend. Our week is a short week this week because Monday was Labor Day and we were out laboring. Went to a pool party. But this time of the year, the water starts to get cold. Yes. Today is not that bad. Today is 88, so it's warm up today. On Monday it goes up to what, 60 something? Yeah, it never hot because pool was cold. But if you're watching from Jamaica, it was Jamaica election last night, and they declared for a third term the party that's in power, which is the JLP, the Jamaica Labour Party. They win convincingly, 34 to 29. A lot of the people are complaining that they didn't get to vote. So it's like a voter suppression in Jamaica. It's like, hey, in this world, there's no fair game. As I tell people, politics play on the mind of the poor and needy, and only help the rich and greedy. Full they pack it up, build a big house on the hill, and overlook the people at the foot of the hill. Yep, just like the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, he have a palace, as we call it, built on acres and acres of land. The thing about it is say you want to start with what, three taxi, and in a couple of years he amassed over $47 million. Everybody in Jamaica said they need to get into taxi business because that's a big business, a lucrative business. Because there's no way on earth you could just have a couple taxi and amass so much money. It's not possible. You gotta doing something else. So everybody said they wanna go into taxi service. Oh yeah. Georgia State University campus is to the right. If you ever visit Atlanta, Georgia, we have a lot of places for sightseeing based on which city. You have Robert T. Bobby Burkess building, which is the courthouse. And as you could see in front of me, the jail. You see all those small holes that if you go close some days, you'll hear the prisoner there shouting. They always have a police vehicle parked up at the front, just in case they shout anything. Yep, that's DeKalb County Jail. Those small holes is the prison cell. I mean, those windows can only peep out. Can't see nothing inside. Memorial Drive. Yep. Years ago, this place used to be like a bushy park where they have the correctional center built. Yep. See in front of me there, I'm putting up some candles or apartment building. And I'm gonna take you to Kensington Station where they have in the street soccer. Where they have in the street soccer, where kids were playing soccer. So they develop and they put in a soccer field where kids could come and play. Yep, as you look. So it's park and ride. So whenever time I'm going downtown, I just park here and get Mata train station. They have a small garden as well. sky. Ladies and gentle people, thanks for watching. I'm out. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe to Tampo_1960 TV, where we keep you up with what's going on in the neck of our street. As you could see, the kids are playing soccer. This artist that was doing it. Nice graphic design, as you could see. When he was doing it, I was watching him. It's a nice little walk to the station. Nice. You say it's God on time. Yes, as you rightfully say, it's God on time. But the devil always seems to winning most of the time, although it's God on time. The wicked live longer than the righteous. That's what they said. Journey with me to the soccer. They have some different country flags. Let's see what they have in their garden. They have like a multicultural people from different country. Country with the stars, what country is that? Ethiopia? Unity grows through the game. So they have Brazil flags, they have Spain flags, they have Colombia flags. There's a state right there. Unity grows through the games. So as you see, it says that Brazil flags. Flags is that? France. Blue, white, and red is France. They have Spain, which is red and yellow. They have Colombia, which is yellow, blue, and red. And as you see, they have some herbs. They have thyme. They have mint. And this looks like, I don't know what that is. And they have rosemary. And what country is that? Blue and white. I don't know what country is that, but whenever time I see this flags, I could tell what flags it is. That's the country I'm from, Jamaica, which is black, green, and gold. So they have tomato plants. And they have the flags, Trinidad and Tobago, red, black, and white.
Yeah.
And if you're from America, if you're black American, you know what this is. This is collard greens. That's what they cook up in pork. It's soccer in the street. It's soccer in the street. Kids are playing soccer. You can see they have mustard green. Somebody leave their glasses. They have pepper. Those like Indian pepper. They have bell pepper. And they have potato. A lot of potato. Have you ever tried, we call it garden egg in Jamaica. So right, they did have callaloo in, but they have too much things in this one bed. It's like a melting pot, mixture of everything. More tomato. They have cucumber. You could see there's a cucumber right there. And more garden egg. The big garden egg drop right there. They have watermelon. We get too much water, so kill the watermelon. Have a ripe cucumber. And it's the animal feasting of it. So just start from the bottom. But thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure. See you tomorrow morning on my way to work while you journey along with me. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to Tampa_1960 TV, where we keep you up with what's going on. Blessings. Have yourself a wonderful evening and be safe in whatever you do. I'm out.